Hey guys, this is Alex from 4C Trading, and today let's do one video on Litecoin. So last night we had a Neo, and Neo actually came pretty close to get us stopped. Like I said, it was a little bit of a high risk trade, but right now it's mooning, so actually we did recover just a little bit above our stop point, and happily we are moving upwards, right? Let's hope that keeps on happening, right? So I mean, Bitcoin last night, also gotta mention, it just blew over the 50k. It's already 51k, so we'll be seeing if it keeps making those sort of stairs that we mentioned during the streams. Because if it does, you know, you already know my plan that I will be looking for some kind of a retracement, and if that retracement does happen, we do want to have some hedges to our current open positions on altcoins already. But today, let's take a little bit of a look on Litecoin, right, on BTC, and you can see Litecoin sort of doing similar actions to what we want to see. And the thing is, you are moving a lot of this sideways, right? But there is some important case when it comes to that sideways that we have to speak today. So seeing up on this point, Litecoin didn't do anything too much interesting, at least on Binance chart, right? And you can see that this is a sort of a main area that you were supposed to be, you know, breaking, or should I say holding, for you to go higher, right? So if you break this area, you will most likely retest the upper one as well. And right now you can see that we are very much hovering into this area, and it is about mid of the week, so we can probably safely assume that it's due to how the whole structure is taken on this year, that we will most likely go a little bit more up on Litecoin. So now going a little bit on a lower time frame, we see that there are definitely some opportunities that we have already had on Litecoin, and we were a little bit late to it, but we can still capture them on a smaller time frame. An opportunity I'm mostly talking about in this case is going to be located. Let us just delete these big boxes now, and let's do a little bit of a smaller time frame ones. So some of the opportunities, as you can see from a locally collected structure, we already had right here. Oops, oh, sorry. We already had right here. But since that was missed, it's already, we don't have to make a fuss about it. We have to find something on lower time frames to begin with, right? So if we go, all the way down to 1 hour, and we move it all the way to up, we can now see on the hourly structure, which is a very much locally structure, we can see where it's set it up to do another one. And in this case, it's going to be right in here. So now I'm going to delete, so this doesn't boggle our mind. I'm going to delete the big time frame box and going to leave the small time frame box. And right now, this is the sort of the box. I'm going to move it just a little bit up so we're not going to be missed. This is the box where you want to be seeing your price getting reaction and not losing it anymore before moving forward, right? And again, I'm going to be placing our usual thing and seeing how much exactly stop loss can we be expecting. And you can see if we put it right down the bottom, because we most definitely for sure don't want to go back down again, because that would kind of invalidate our bullish structure. We can see it right from here that this area is met with 6% stop loss. But again, it is about a little bit more than a half what we usually go for, or what we usually go for maximum amount of it, right? So now, as we already have our entry, we have our stop loss, let's work on some price action TPs. And this price action TPs, yes, we would usually scroll to the left side to see where the TP is going to be taking place. But before we do that, because we are taking a TP on a smaller time frame, the first one is going to be located right up here, right? And this is going to be our hourly profit take. And you can see the hourly profit take is meeting us with 1.5R, 9%, or 4.8k Satoshi. So this is kind of what I'm imagining for the first TP, and obviously the first TP is not very exciting, as you can most likely tell, but that's why I'm gonna leave better TPs for the higher time frames. Now when it really gets exciting, you see this, you can barely see this on a daily chart to begin with, right? When it gets exciting is because right now we're breaking this main area, as we already stated, and the next main area on the daily, it is located all the way to up here, which now we can see if we take this TP to begin with, and now we scooch down all the way down to 1 hourly, drag this point upwards to see, you can see that we are met with 3.6R, 22%, or 5.4k Satoshi. So you can really see the second TP is then much more better for us for stacking our, or should I say for making our BTC holdings a little bit bigger, right? And again, if you can see all of the prices to the right side of my screen, you can see where the boxes are, or where the entry is placed, or stop loss, and of course TPs as well. And in this case, I have to mention that yes, this would most likely on a lower time frame be last of my trades, or should I say last of my TPs, because the thing is, when you go to the higher time frame, you can see that there's pretty much a big resistance point right here. And even if this doesn't act as a resistance point, if we do manage to break the point and retest it from the other side, we will most likely be testing it exactly at the same point where we took our TPs. So you can see from that point of view, you will have chances of filling this trade at exactly the same spot. So it doesn't make too much sense to leave money on the table when you have such situations on hand. So yes guys, please do subscribe to our channel, like the video, follow us on YouTube, and also check our website 4C blog, where we post discussions like this, post videos, and all of this stuff that generally helps you to become a trader. And thank you for watching guys, see you in the next one.